Hello.
Hello, welcome to Crafty Leaks.
Hello. Again.
Yes. Since myself and Rian aren't feeling it too well today, we thought
Today's video is going to be a bit different.
Yeah. So I'm going to do some crocheting. Where I'm going to make some Easter egg hats like these, and I'll give you a quick rundown on how it's made. And Rian is going to do some drawing.
Anyway, and this is the Apple Pencil
Yeah.
with a different tip because I think the other one got lost or something. Because you can use it even when it's dead. And I'll be using the app Procreate. You might have heard of it before if you follow any other art YouTubers who do a bit of digital.
Yeah, and I'll just give you a very quick rundown on what you'll need to do. What I'm doing, it's a 3mm crochet needle, wool in your choice of colours, and I've also got a tiny little pom-pom maker to make these pom-poms. But if you haven't got a pom-pom maker, you can always do,
Or you can make cardboard.
Yeah, you can do like
It's
a
quite
tufty
easy.
one instead. So let's get on with it. So here we go.
This is us in voiceover. Hello. We've not done this
Hello.
before.
No, we haven't, so
It's
bear
going to
with
be
us.
very awkward.
This is me showing you how to start the crocheting. A bit boring.
As it says on the screen, the pattern will come up. You can screenshot it multiple times or something. We couldn't get it all up at once, so sorry about that.
Yeah, so this is me just doing the cast on stitch, which you put over your finger, and then you do that, which you can see, and onto the hook.
Try to be a bit more upbeat,
So
would
if you if you want me to show you a crocheting video in the future with the basic stitches, please just let me know in the comments and I'll do that for you.
Or, if you want us to teach you something else, like how to use the basics of Procreate, although I'm not like a professional and neither is she, we know the basics.
Yeah.
But they also have an Instagram with the tutorials every Tuesday, I think it is, or that's mini tutorials. You can check them out if you want to figure out some stuff. They've got them on their little Instagram stories in past thing.
Yeah, and I'm just watching my finger on the screen going it looks quite funny watching myself crochet because I didn't realise I do it so quick, to be honest, even though this is speeded up a little bit.
This bit isn't speeded up.
Isn't it? Oh no, that's just me going quick then.
No, the bit you were talking about going quick was better.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So, I mean, we would like to do more videos like this, and maybe if anybody has any questions or anything like that they want, then next time we can answer some questions. Maybe we'll tell you a bit about ourselves. Well, I'm obviously Kim. You've seen me in other videos, hopefully.
Kim with
before.
a Y.
Kim with a Y. And that's Rian with an RH.
Yeah, people say the H is silent, but it isn't, because the first letter of my name is RH, because it's Welsh.
Yeah, and
This is
RH
right.
is...
And it's not short for anything.
Yeah, RH is
You see the spelling on the screen, it's not short for anything. Right,
Okay.
here's my drawing.
Yay!
But this first bit's just a bad doodle that went wrong. Here we go, here we've got the explanation bit. I was like, I could just start a new project, then I was like, nah, let's just continue.
I love the colours. I have to say, I do really
Talking
love the
about
colours
kids,
that
what
you've
colour?
used.
Here, the shading on the face looks a bit intense, but it kind of gets along when there's more shading around it. And I don't usually do the face full on and then the body or whatever. It just sort of happened that way because I was just doodling really, and I just wanted to see how it came out before I proceeded.
Yeah, but I think it looks lovely. Any guesses on who it is yet? It is
On the Maxima, for help I'm saying that right, or like Scarlet Witch.
from
This is
the Marvel Universe.
Yeah, this is her Age of Ultron stuff.
Rian's doing a cosplay of her now on the 27th of
Yeah, the
month.
flowy coat.
Yeah. So hopefully
the one with that bit in front.
we will have a
Cosplay
vlog.
vlog.
Yeah,
thing.
cosplay vlog going up at
Thing
the
vlog.
end of the month. Well,
Oh, here we go. And you see me mess around with the face with like a distort sort of thing. That they see? Boom. Much better.
Yeah, now we're back to the boring crochet. Sorry about this. But I know I did want to do a crochet in
She
video.
really, yeah, like every week she's like, can I do crochet now?
But it's,
Then
I
we
mean,
found
it
something else
is
to do.
a slower process than most artwork. There's not much.
As we say this, I'm staring at this giant bee she made out of giant wool, and it's magnificent. It's like, how big would you say that is?
I don't know, it's probably about 2 foot by a foot. Something like that. 2 foot in length by about
Like
foot width
half a
and a
metre?
foot height.
Half a metre sort of thing.
Maybe just under. Yeah, and then
Yeah,
lots of little
it's very
ones
big.
around him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, back onto the screen. You can see me
We
tying
can show
off
you
the
the bee
ends.
if you want us to.
Yeah. Maybe we'll put it.
One day.
Yeah, maybe we'll share on our Instagram.
One day, if you ask.
Yeah. And you just see me tying off, and now I'm just stitching in the end bit.
Anyway, let's. Do you have any weird things to bring up, like a story or something to make this a bit more entertaining?
Stories.
Weird people's.
Weird stories. I
Fine.
always have weird stories.
Exactly. So
But I can't think of any at the moment, except that one of our dogs almost got run over last night.
That's not funny.
I know, it's not funny.
It wasn't last night.
Oh, I'm still having nightmares about it. All I can see is the poor little frog. She's a French bulldog cross pug. And all I can see is her in front of that bus tyre. And the bus stopped, luckily enough. And, oh, my heart is still down in my feet somewhere.
Because we live, like, right next to the main road, but in the middle of nowhere. So, like...
And she doesn't usually go out the front. It's just she
Yeah.
pulled off her lead. I was taking her to the vets and she went off her lead. And
I was not here at that time, and I'm kind of glad.
Yeah, and all my mum could hear because she
But also
was
not.
here as well, and she could just hear the screeching of the tyres, and she thought, oh no, oh no. But luckily enough, she's fine. Then we took her to the vets anyway, because that's where she was on her way to, and they gave her injections that she needed. So yeah, I might even try and put in a photo so you can see what she looks like.
Although you might have seen her before.
Yeah, probably. And we've got a pug as well. We've got a...
Pepper, she's the oldest, but she's tiny.
Yeah, then we've got a
She
Nux.
did have Bubbas, but they didn't make it, so she adopted Piper because Piper's mum died, unfortunately.
I know.
But then it was kind of nice because Pepper like instantly took to Piper.
Yeah. And then we've got two other dogs. We've
That's
got
quite cute.
Nux, who is the Alaskan Malamute. We've got Basil, who is a terrier, and he's just had his hair cut today, and he
And
looks like a shiny fox.
Nux loves to like whenever an ambulance or a police siren passes, I should feel sad or guilty because there's somebody on like the other end who's like in trouble or whatever. But
You can.
it's so cute because she does this little singing. If you've ever seen a Mal sing, right, it's like that every time an ambulance passes or a
He sort of goes,
police siren. Yeah.
sort of sound.
She's so cute when she does it though, but if you like try to look at her when she does it, she will not do it. She's like people shy when she does
Yeah, and then of course we've
Like me.
got 6 cats.
it.
We've got,
Yeah, it was the first two, Lucky and Gizmo, the oldest. They're quite old now. Scary.
Mhm.
And Lucky's my best friend. Whenever I look at Lucky, he just runs towards me for a hug. It's so cute. Then we've got Hartnell, who we adopted because we had to hand feed them, and we adopted him and
All
we
out.
fostered him and his brothers and sisters to hand feed them and stuff because their mother passed.
Yeah, there was a video we have on Teaching Nanny.
Teacher Nanny, yeah.
If you look
You'll
at
see
Teaching Nanny.
Hartnell and stuff as a baby. Hartnell's the one with the smudge on the nose.
Yeah, so it's so they've all been hand reared.
Yeah, hang on, I'm getting there.
Yeah.
And
you haven't
Hartnell,
done Gizmo yet.
sometimes if he's in the right mood, he just runs up to me and gives me a hug, like a literal hug. He puts his paws around my neck and then nudges his head under my chin. And it's like, I love them.
And then we've got Gizmo.
Gizmo likes to sit in the fridge.
Yeah, and then we've got the 3 kittens, which are Monty, which my husband calls Carpet, 'cause it looks like an old 1970s
Very
carpet.
fluffy.
Yeah. Missy, who is a stripy tabby.
And lives up to her namesake of Missy from Doctor Who.
Yeah, and then we've got Fuzzball. So
We just ranted about our animals then.
yeah, but
Don't ask why we've got 6. We tried to like adopt them out, but some adoptions didn't actually work
They
out, so
fell
we had
through.
to
So we just kept them.
look after them. And then we kind
So
of like
we're coming to the
have
end
a
here
bit,
now.
yeah. You'll come back to the us then. So thank you for watching. If
Thank
we did
you.
mention it.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye. Ta-da.
So here's everything we made. My 3 little hats. Well, I only made one obviously, but Rian's,
Want a Maximo?
yeah, or the Scarlet Witch. And I hope you enjoyed watching. And we will see you next time on Crafty Leaks. Bye.
Bye.